Alright, back at it. Alright, so if I'm able to get a job, I'm gonna try and get into competitive dueling Yu-Gi-Oh! So to do that, I'm gonna have to start buying a lot of cards. Because currently I don't have any cards that would be competitive, pretty much. I do have one deck that I would consider competitive, but I just don't have the XYZ monsters and fusion monsters that go with the deck, so it wouldn't be playable in anything except for like locals, so until I can build a legitimate deck that I would actually see as not wasting my time with it, I'll go ahead and start doing competitive dueling in tournaments. And since I'm going to be trying to get into competitive dueling, you'll get to see a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Unboxings. So a lot of new Yu-Gi-Oh! Videos. So go ahead and stay tuned to my channel. If you're subscribing to my channel because of the Yu-Gi-Oh! That I've done, then you'll be happy because I'm going to do some more soon. So there's a screw, and there's a lot of magnetic stuff out here. So we'll go ahead and try and get some more of it. There's a spring right here. Somebody's fishing spring, probably. Come on, fishing people, clean up your mess. It's not that hard. And there's a BB right there too, but it's too far down in the crack to be able to get it. Yeah, there is a lot of magnetic stuff here. So I might have a fishing further down than that Hydrilla line, which kind of sucks because I would like to get up close, but it's just too thick, the Hydrilla. It's impossible to magnet fish through because your magnet just floats on top of it and you don't end up catching it. Or if you do, it's only what's on the surface of it from people getting caught in it from fishing lines. So, just caught some fishing line, some really heavy duty mono, or let's see if it's a mono. No, heavy duty fluorocarbon. Heavy duty fluorocarbon. Nothing on it, so it's going right into the trash can. That looks like at least 30-pound fluorocarbon. Probably more like 50-pound or 60-pound fluorocarbon. It's crazy. People fish with such high pound strength fishing line, and they still snap off when they get snagged. So anything more than 30 pound, and you're just wasting your money, paying extra money for the higher poundage. Now, if you want to go like 50-pound braid, then you gotta have a reel that's capable of actually casting something so high. These people that put it in bait casters that are rated for 20-pound test line and stuff, and they just cast garbage. Just stupid. People aren't exactly the smartest when it comes to picking out test line. How much test line should you go with? Well, you should go with what your reel is rated to at highest. Its highest rating is what test line you should buy. Don't over exceed it. So if your reel is rated to 50 or 60, then by all means. Or if it's rated to 100 like the DC, then get a 100-pound test line. But here, why would you be fishing with anything more than 30-pound test line? Doesn't make sense. I'm snagged on something magnetic. Snagged. I'm latched onto something magnetic. Just let loose of it. Let's see if I got anything out of it. Or off of it. Yeah, bits of metal off of the surface of it. It's probably an anchor. It feels like it's an anchor, most likely. Either that or a big, huge bolt that's too heavy for this magnet. See if we can get on it again. I'm not quite sure exactly where it is. Yeah, you know what that is? That's a board with nails in it, probably. That seems like a wood board with nails in it. That's not an anchor. Sorry. I'm not gonna get anything off of that board. I'm sure that that's what that is, because that feels like a wooden board with nails in it. It might not be, but that's what it feels like. So, continue going on this way. Haven't really found much of anything, but yeah. Still been a good day so far. I got my first ever fishing rod, besides my kiddie pole, but I don't count that as a fishing rod, because I'm not a little kid. So, yeah. It's just a Zebco, cheapo Zebco, but it's good for me, and it's all seized up, but I'll try and fix it and see if I can restore it. If not, oh, still cool to catch. And I'll still be able to use the fishing rod, so that's a plus. Because I have a fishing reel that's the same kind, so it's not a Zebco, but it's the same design type. It's one of those casting rods that isn't a bait caster. It has the cover over it. Yeah. So, if my nephew ever breaks the rod that originally came with it, he'll have a replacement rod. I caught a leaf because of the smallest piece of metal. It's probably the smallest piece of metal I've caught today. It's clear enough here. I'll do a few drags along the side of it, see if I can catch any like pliers or knives or something that somebody might have kicked up, accidentally kicked into the water. I haven't found a set of pliers and more than one knife so far, but hey, it's worth a shot. And one of these days, I'll get a bunch of them. In due time. There are a bunch of metal BBs stuck in the cracks. There's one right there. But I can't get them out. They're too far down into the cracks for my magnet to suck them up. There are a bunch of bottles in the water. Stupid people. What's wrong with the city? Why aren't they out in their boats picking this up? Look at that dead shiner right there, too. Or shad or something. I don't know exactly. Dead shiner, shad, something like that. That's not metal. I might even be a sunfish, but I doubt it. I'm not too familiar with bait fish here in this lake. So yeah, I'm not really too sure what type of fish are in this lake either. So yeah, got me another AAA, not a AA battery. So my first AAA battery, Duracell, not for resale. Alright. They should say not for throwing in water. Not for resale. Do not throw in water. Disclaimer. Will cause environmental damage on levels that you cannot even conceive. So I'm almost up to 20 subscribers, so I'm probably gonna do a 100 subscriber thing. I'm not quite sure what I'll do. Depends on if I'm working or not. But when I reach 100 subscribers, I'm gonna do some sort of thing. It'll either be like a big old deal with Mandela effect video, or it'll be a big deal with some unboxing. Or unpackaging. Might be Yu-Gi-Oh! But yeah, there'll be something. So stay tuned for that. You guys won't want to miss it. Although nobody's really been watching my unboxing videos, but this one would definitely be worth watching. Most definitely. So, I was watching this guy that I just subscribed to, and he had a double-sided magnet like this, and he was walking around, and he was dipping it up and down. So, if you're watching this video, because you're subscribed to me, and I just subscribed to you, but, don't do that. You're not gonna get anything. You gotta throw out, get a bunch of rope, so go to the end of where you're going to end dragon, and pull it to you. If you want to dip it up and down like that, you gotta get a single-sided magnet. You're never gonna catch anything like that. Just FYI. Because I'm pretty sure you're in need of magnet fishing, so I'm not trying to be mean or anything, so yeah, if you're watching this, just a FYI pointer, because I've been magnet fishing with double-sided magnets for a while now, and know quite a bit about it. Yay, I got something heavy. But yeah, you don't normally catch a whole bunch of stuff from the edge when you're using a double-sided magnet, so don't waste your time doing like more than 2 passes. Unless you catch a whole bunch of stuff, then I would do it a few times, but not more than 5 times. Because it's a double-sided magnet, it's made for throwing out, not for dragging along. There's something let's see if we got it. It's definitely magnetic. Yeah, I did. I just pulled a screw out of it. It's a board. Yeah, I told you I thought that was a board there. It's a big old board. So, I saw like a break in the hydrilla over here. So, I like this spot. I'm going to throw in here a few times. My rope will reach far enough. It's 96 feet, so I don't need to undo it just for this little bit of fishing here. That's plenty of rope. Watch out, ducks! but I don't really have to say watch out ducks because they're far enough away. What? No, magnet fishing. I pick up stuff with a magnet, like fishing hooks, batteries, nails, all sorts of stuff. Like I even got that fishing pole that's sticking up over there. Yeah, I didn't until like a year ago. Yeah, the gators come up to see what I'm doing most of the time. It's actually not that low right now. No, this is higher than it normally is. There's a runoff, so it only gets so high before it drains out into the runoff. Pick the trash up. Yeah, I know. If I had something that I could reach that stuff with, I would have picked it up already. Well, the city has boats. They're supposed to go along and pick it up, but they just don't do their job. Yeah, if you want to take a look at the stuff I caught, it's in that blue bucket. Not the one with the orange thing sticking up, but the other one. Yeah. No, I do it for YouTube. Yeah, and to clean up the environment some too. I'll go ahead and after I'm almost done here, I just got this last spot, and then I'll go over to the boat docks. We did the boat docks for a little while. But I've gotten all sorts of stuff out of here too, like I got a computer hard drive and 3 boat anchors. Oh yeah, you think? Well, if he knows where he lost it at and he has a boat, if he sees me out here, I'll get on the boat and go get it for him. If I have my other magnet. This magnet's kind of hard to get big stuff with. This one's 1,100 pounds, but the other one I have is 2,400. See, look, you get a whole bunch of nails out of the water, but that's just good. It cleans up the environment. It's not putting out the rust oxide into the alligators and fish. Yeah. Right. Or even just like a net on a pole. Even just like a long net. You might use like a pool net or something like that. Yeah, I'm going to try and get into the city because I like picking out trash and stuff. I have a series on my YouTube channel where I walk around and just pick up trash. So I'm going to try and get a job with them where that's what I do all day is just go around and pick up trash. Yeah. Yeah. Well, a lot of these people, like when I come here, there'll be trash all around the trash can and on top of the trash can, but not actually inside of it. And they're like less than a foot away from the trash can. Yeah. Alright, you have a good day. Yeah, type in magnet fishing. Florida magnet fishing. And it should pop up some of my videos. Because my YouTube channel would be hard to remember. Yeah. And you'll be able to recognize my videos too, because they're not like other people's. I don't edit any of my videos right now. I'm waiting till I get a higher subscriber before I start editing the videos. Alright, thanks. Thank you. Alright, that's my last throw here. Let's see if it's got anything on it. Nope. Alright, turn you guys off. Get you to the boat docks. It's like 10:30ish right now, so I'll stay until like 1. Got 2 bar batteries left, so I won't have to replace you guys for a while. Alright, I'll see you in a little bit.